My next question is in regards to what you just said about looking for the goodness and the beauty, the inner beauty, and that is unique for each individual. And I, you and I perhaps understand about yoga. We love yoga. We practice it. Many of our viewers know yoga, love it. They would understand. But I also want to cater to perhaps a person who just lost his job.
Yeah.
And his wife left him, and he discovers that he has cancer.
Yeah.
And his money was gone with the Medoc mess.
Yeah.
What would you tell to a student? How are you going to bring his love and beauty inside? It's a challenging one, but how would you do this?
Yeah, it's a great question, because you think, Anusara is about love, it's about celebration of life, it's about joy. And people come in the classroom and you say, how you doing? And a lot of us are thinking, you know what, I'm scared, or I'm upset, or I'm really sad. Yeah. A lot of people actually come to class because they're not feeling happy.
Yes,
I mean, really, ultimately, some people say, hey, it's just a great day, I'm going to go practice yoga, but a lot of people are saying, I'm not feeling well, I want to be free, and let me see if I can feel better. So this is where the tantric philosophy of Anusara and really the whole method and the community do come into play in order to help bring a more clear view and vision so that it can comfort someone's heart and comfort their mind. It put it into a different perspective that they can then completely open and be accepting or acknowledging of even their pains, to acknowledge their difficulties, to acknowledge their human experience, and to realize that this is it's not an easy thing, especially right now in this world, to live. So just the recognition that, hey, I'm in pain, okay? This is where we even start. And then there is offerings of the philosophy and the method of moving skillfully to deal with the challenges that arise in ways that can create a revelation to start to clear out a lot of the suffering. For we take the premise in our tantric philosophy that pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. And so the community members holding the same viewpoint are oftentimes there for each other, to remind each other of this viewpoint, to be there for emotional support, to have physical support, in every way that we can aid each other to help clear away the shadows that are blocking the love of the heart and the joy of the heart that is innate to our being, but is often not experienced. So community, as you brought up a minute ago, it is essential for that. It's like we literally work consciously in relationship to help each other awaken to the truth that we are innately free in the heart, that suffering is not the ground of life. Suffering definitely happens. It's going to happen. But, and yet that's not the very essence of life itself. Life has this innate joy, and yet that joy can be covered up, and a limited viewpoint, a confusion in our viewpoint can really add to the suffering. So there is skillful means, there is a skillful view that can help to guide us in a path back into the essence of the heart, where it is this ultimate freedom, this ultimate delight.
I see. And it's really important, John, because a lot of us, when we are experiencing suffering, we just don't want to. And most of us, that's when defense mechanisms show up. That's when a lot of habits, and most likely bad habits, come into place. So perhaps this very simple fact of just acknowledging the suffering and then trying to move to a better part of the self and to base your perception of yourself on the goodness inside rather than on the circumstantial suffering or painful situation can be a great thing. So
absolutely.
Thank you. That is great.